Recently, there's been a lot of controversy around Ya Boi Zack selling Jawbreakers Forever for $1 and refusing to livestream. He talks about selling the new book for $1 as a loss leader. I worked in marketing for 15 years, and having loss leaders is common. Back in the day, Apple created the iTunes music store and ran it at a deficit in order to sell more of their very profitable iPods. This worked so well, the iPod became the dominant MP3 player worldwide. You also used to see it in children's cereals. All those little decoder rings and toys and comic books that they used to come with. Kids wanted them for those products. They didn't make any money on that. They made money selling sugar. This is also what most people in the indie comic scene who have YouTube channels do too. The difference is that they spend time and occasionally a little bit of money to promote their comics. Yes, entertainment, or the lack of it on this channel, are loss leaders. Creators could spend time doing something else, like actually working on their books, or something crazy like spending time with loved ones or family, instead of making videos for you. This is extended to live streams, which are quick to make but time consuming when you need to arrange and confirm guests, make thumbnails, advertise the appearance of your guest on social media, and do research on them and their work. The confusion comes when people pass that 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. All of a sudden, your videos get monetized and people start throwing super chats your way. Now, which is the loss leader? A book you're working on that hooks people in, watching your channel, or silly videos that you make to sell them a book? There's nothing wrong with making money from social media, but it can change people from writers, artists, to entertainers. The shows, or even a collection of wide ranging ventures, supersede your book as the most important product. Your boy Zach has clearly said he's more interested in making comics. Whether it's due to mental issues or just personal preference, who are we to say Zach can't run his business the way he wants? The problem with becoming well known or a perceived leader is that people want you to live up to their own expectations. I've watched Zach's videos since about the third week after he started making them in 2017. At that time, he was a fun-loving guy who couldn't wait to make up to 5 videos every day. He was saying things that needed to be said, even though talking about comics had negative consequences on his personal, family life, and got him embroiled in a long-running lawsuit. Throughout this time, he said he only plans on being in comics for a few years. Many people didn't take Zach seriously because he seems to be living out their dreams. Some know Zach personally, but most of us just observe him from afar. To me, he often sounds more passionate about his lawn than making comics. And that's okay. Maybe what was novel and exciting to 2017 Zach feels more like a chore in 2022. People change over time. Maybe 2022 Zach just has other interests that he thinks are more exciting. The director John Carpenter made some of the greatest horror and action film movies of the 80s and 90s, but now he prefers to sit home and play video games all day. Does John Carpenter owe us more than the enjoyment we've already gotten out of his work? There must be people who know Zach personally who are disappointed that he won't join them in their business endeavors. This can lead to a range of emotion: anger, envy, bitterness, disappointment, or indifference. Those of us on the outside will never know what goes on behind closed chat rooms. As for me, I put no expectations on Zach. I've enjoyed some of his comic work and have been inspired by many of his videos. If he decides to be a good old soldier and fade away, I'll still remember all the fun I had when I came along for this ride. Richard Meyer, thank you for getting me back into comics after 20 years, and thank you for helping me realize I can make my own books too. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you like, leave a comment down below and tell us what you think about Ya Boi Zack selling his book for $1 and not wanting to go on live streams. Or heck, even if he should or shouldn't stay in the industry.